There's no denying that airlines are flying high. Domestic carriers had their most profitable year ever in 2014, with some of the best margin performance in a decade. As of April 2015, the industry was the best performing in the industrial sector for the 1-year, 3-year, and 5-year periods. But things didn't always look this optimistic. It's hard to believe now, but between 2005 and 2008, about 70% of the U.S. airline industry was operating under Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. So what changed? A common misconception is that airline stocks have outperformed only because fuel costs are down from a year ago. The implication, some believe, is that when oil prices begin to fully recover, airlines will be first to feel the pinch. This isn't necessarily the case. All 4 industry leaders, Delta, Southwest, American, and United, began to climb even when oil prices were in the $100 per barrel range. The truth is that today the industry is a much more rational business environment than it was a decade ago. Fundamental changes have taken place over the last 5 years, including consolidation, new revenue streams, additional seating, and better fuel efficiency. One way carriers have managed to beat expectations is through ancillary or non-ticket fees, hotel sales commissions, advertising placements, onboard food and beverage sales, and many other revenue streams are increasingly responsible for making up a significant portion of airlines' earnings, helping them remain profitable in a highly competitive industry. Carriers have managed to lower their break-even costs by increasing seat capacity. By installing new skinny seats and adding more rows to aircraft, a typical 737 can now carry up to 14 extra passengers. Over the years, airlines have also benefited from more fuel-efficient aircraft, which has lowered fuel costs, airlines' #1 operating expense. A Boeing 787 Dreamliner built in the 2010s can fly thousands of miles farther while consuming less fuel than its 1970s counterpart. Helping to push up air travel demand is the emergence of a global middle class. Regions where we're seeing some of the most significant middle class growth are Africa, China, India, and Southeast Asia. This has led to a surge in worldwide revenue passenger miles, or the number of miles flown by commercial airlines. The rise in both the global middle class and air travel demand can already be seen in an increase in tourism, expansion of route networks, and new aircraft orders, all of which could be a tailwind for the U.S. Global Jets ETF, or simply JETS. As the only pure-play one-stop airline ETF, JETS is truly global, spanning 5 continents. 80% of the fund's holdings are domestic companies, 20% foreign. JETS is more than just airlines. Additional types of companies within the industry have been added to the mix. You'll find not only carriers, but also aircraft manufacturers and global airport service providers. The fund tracks the U.S. Global JETS Index, tailored specifically to offer broad, international, and diversification benefits. To learn more about JETS, visit our website or give us a call. We have a ticket waiting for you. Please consider carefully a fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. For this and other important information, obtain a statutory and summary prospectus by visiting www.jetsetf.com or by calling 844-ETF-JETS. That's 844-383-5387. Read it carefully before investing.